In this section, we shall examine the basics for reading and writing, قراءة وكتابة, by evaluating the details of the Arabic alphabet. For each letter of the alphabet, we'll mention its name. We will have the three basic sounds with fatha, dhamma, and kasra, and we will show the shape of the letter as it appears in the start, the middle, and the ending of the word. Our first letter is alif. The three basic sounds are a, u, and i. As you recall, alif does not connect to the letter after it, so in the start of the word it appears as its original shape. In the middle, depending on the letter before it, it either takes its original shape or connected, and the same for the end. The second letter is ba. The three basic sounds are ba, bu, and bi. For the writing part, think of the ba as two sections, the front section and the ending section. For the start and the middle of the word, only the front section appears. For the ending of the word, both the front and the end section, so the letter takes its original shape. The second letter is ta, and the three basic sounds are ta, tu, and ti. Similar to the ba, the ta in the start and the middle, only the front section is written. At the end of the word, the letter takes its original shape. Our next letter is tha, and the three basic sounds are tha, thu, and thi. Similar to the ba and the ta, the tha is written in the beginning and the middle of the word with only the front section, and at the end it takes its original shape. The next letter is jim, and the three basic sounds are ja, ju, and ji. For the writing aspects, think of the jim as two sections, the top part and the curved part. In the beginning and the middle, only the top part is written, and at the end of the word, the full form of the letter appears. The next letter is ha. The three basic sounds are ha, hu, and he. Similar to the jim, in the beginning and the middle of the word, only the top part appears, and at the end of the word, the full shape of the letter appears. The next letter is kha. The three basic sounds are kha, khu, and khi. Similar to the jim and ha, for the beginning and the middle, only the top part is written, whereas at the end of the word, the full shape is written. The next letter is dal. The three basic sounds are da, du, and di. As you recall, dal does not connect to the letter after it, and this letter keeps its shape whether it's the beginning, middle, or the end. For the middle and the end, It'll either appear in its shape or connected depending on the letter before it. Next letter is dal. The three basic sounds are the, thu, and the. Similar to the dal, dal keeps its shape in the beginning, middle, and end. The next letter is ra. The three basic sounds are ra, ru, and ri. Ra does not connect to the letters after it, so similar to the dal and dal, it keeps its shape in the word, whether it's in the beginning, the middle, or the end. The next letter is zai. The three basic sounds are za, zu, and zi. Similar to the ra, the zai does not connect to the letters after it, and it keeps its shape in the three forms. The next letter is sin. The three basic sounds are sa, su, and si. Think of the letter sin are two parts. The first part is the front and the second part is the curve. So for the beginning and the middle, only the front part appear, and at the end, the full shape of the letter is written. The next letter is shin. The three basic sounds are sha, shu, and shi. Similar to the sin, only the front part appears in the start and the middle, and the full shape of the letter is written at the end of the word. The next letter is sad. The three basic sounds are sa, su, and si. Similar to the sin and shin, only the front of the letter sad is written in the beginning and the middle, and the full shape of the letter is written at the end as shown here. The next letter is dad. The three basic sounds are da, du, and di. Similar to the sad, only the front end is written for the beginning and the middle of the word, and the full shape of the letter is written at the end. The next letter is ta. The three sounds are ta, tu, and ti. This letter keeps its shape whether it's in the beginning, middle, or end. The next letter is va, and the three basic sounds are va, vu, and vi. Similar to the ta, va keeps its form in all three positions. The next letter is ain, and the three basic sounds are a, u, and i. Similar to the jim, ha, and kha, the letter, only the top part appears for the beginning and the middle, and the top and the curved part are written at the end. Notice here, for if the letter is connected before it, basically the top part is completed, the circle is completed, and the shape is filled, as you see here in the middle and at the end if it is connected to the letter before it. The next letter is ghain, and the three basic sounds are gha, Ru, and Ri. Zain takes the same rules in writing as the Ain. In the beginning and the middle, only the top part is written, and at the end, the full letter is written. Notice again, when it's connected to the letter before it, the curve part is completed and it is filled. The next letter is Fa, and the three basic sounds are Fa, Fu, and Fi. Similar to the Ba, Ta, and Tha, only the front of the letter is written in the beginning and the middle of the word, and the full shape of the letter appears at the end. The next letter is Qaf, and the three basic sounds are Qa, Qu, and Qi. You can see that Qaf in the beginning and the middle, it takes the similar shape as the Fa, only the two dots instead of one dot above it. At the end of the word, it takes its original form. Our next letter is Kaf, and the three basic sounds are Ka, Ku, and Ki. In the beginning and the middle of the word, it takes similar shape, and at the end, it takes its original shape. Notice for the beginning and the middle, it takes a shape similar to S. The next letter is Lam, and the three basic sounds are La, Lu, and Li. In the beginning and the middle of the word, the letter is written with the vertical line and a horizontal line, so it does not have the bell shape in the bottom. For the ending, at the end of the word, the letter takes its full original shape. The next letter is Mim, and the three basic sounds are Ma, Mu, and Mi. In the beginning and the middle, only the top part is written, and at the end of the word, the letter takes its original shape. The next letter is Nun, and the three basic sounds are Na, Nu, and Ni. Here, the Nun act like the Lam, where it's basically loses its bell curve. And it's written similar to the Ba, but the dot is on the top rather than the bottom. The same for the middle. At the end of the word, the Nun takes its full shape. The next letter is Ha, and the three basic sounds are Ha, Hu, and He. In the beginning of the word, the Ha is written basically with the shape that is two circles, almost like two circles inside each other. In the middle, it's mostly appear in this shape, and at the end, if it's connected prior to the letter before it, it takes a different shape than if it is separate. The next letter is Waw, and the three basic sounds for it is Wa, U, and we. As you recall, wow does not connect to the letter after it, so it keeps its shape depending on the letter before it. The next letter is ya, and the three different sounds are ya, u, and e. The shape of the letter here is similar to the ba, ta, and tha, and noon, except here the two dots are below the letter for the beginning and at the middle. For the end of the word, the letter takes its original shape. Our last letter is Hamza, and the Hamza is a little bit confusing because it appears in a variety of places depending on the word, either by itself, above an alif, below an alif, on the top of a waw, or on the top of a ya without the dots. But do not get confused with these shapes because it keeps its sound basically the same. And the three basic sounds are a, u, and i. In the beginning of the word, you basically would see it on the top or the bottom of the alif with whichever accent on it. In the middle, it takes the variety of shapes, either on the top of an alif, or the top of a waw, or the top of a, as I said, a ya without the dots, or by itself. And at the end of the word, it's basically take these 3-4 positions. You will have to depend on your memory with respect to the hamza and where it appears. Luckily, there's not many words that this letter would be in it, and it should not be confusing after a while. With that, it concludes our section on the letters of the alphabet, and in the next section we will examine the different vocabulary.